because if we need to have a context of technological innovations in our mind in a way that then at best you could communicate over email and not have like the easiness and the luxury of the today's social media.
So it would be, from my experience there, and you know, it is an experience of one. I would certainly be thinking that, you know, you should seriously be thinking perhaps of looking at a range of standards if you were wanting standards, but most importantly to ensure that they're firmly located within whatever particular context that you are working within, to make them effective for everybody to buy into.
Once proposed that the universities must provide a private stream, because in those days the World Bank did not consider higher education as a critical need. They thought our governments must concentrate on the primary education first. But of course, as Kate pointed out yesterday, now everyone is realizing higher education is part and parcel of the sustainable development.
One of my concerns and one of the things that have really made me think over the past 2 days is how do we come together as people from across the world, from having had some experience of conflict or displacement or post-conflict legacies, and engage in discussion where we're still discussing things critically, really trying to understand the nuanced issues so that we're all fully informed going forward. But having those discussions in a way which doesn't become pathological, but is rather generative, that still continues to foster a belief and a hope in persevering through the difficulties towards a vision of future universities that can really make a difference in our society.
We're here to discuss academic development in conflict and refugee contexts, and we've been joined by colleagues from a number of conflict, post-conflict and refugee contexts internationally to generate comparative insights and try and think towards drawing up a solution-focused set of principles that might help in future crisis contexts. For me, the inherent value in this has just been hearing about differences but also commonalities across different international contexts. And also to hear about the importance of learning to work within academic communities, learning to work despite difficulties and finding ways to collaborate and move forward without getting mired in disagreement. This has emerged, I think, as the biggest challenge, but we've also heard a number of approaches to mitigating for this challenge, and I think that's been very valuable for everyone.
These days, discussing the issues, how we all could contribute to assisting Syrian academics in establishing an independent environment to continue their academic careers is indeed very much inspiring. I'm happy to be able to share the experience of EHU, and I hope that with the assistance of Cara, that is doing huge work here, we'll be able to contribute to the well-being and to prosperity of Syrian academics in future.
I really appreciate being here in this roundtable workshop organized by Cara. We have been introduced to academics from conflict and post-conflict contexts. We talked about our experiences, we listened to theirs, and we tried to map the main challenges and come up with solutions and build on lessons learned.